It's funny because not a lot of people at the track know about the band stuff. I never talk about it. I don't sing the national anthem. I don't talk about any of that stuff. All of it came from BMX. I moved here to the Rockford area about 1994. Started freshman year of high school, Winnebago High School. Childhood divorce, parents divorced when I was about 5. So I grew up with my mom, didn't really have a father figure around. You know, growing up, being a kid, I was super shy, super timid, very, very quiet kid. When I discovered bicycles and riding, that was kind of the first thing that got me out of my shell, per se. More so when we moved here and I discovered Rockford BMX.
All right, practice and registration are open. Please do us a favor, make sure you get registered before you get on the track.
Learning how to be competitive and race, you get a little faster and start racing kids that are, you know, faster, and you turn intermediate and you turn expert. So as you get a little faster, you know, you have to learn competitiveness, and with that, I think was the first time I learned how to be confident. I'd never really found that before BMX, before that racetrack. That confidence later on led me to end up going into a practice space and jamming with a band one time, and eventually that led to the Color Morale. The songs touched on a lot of different issues and topics like mental health and internal conflict, and there wasn't a day that went by on the road that I didn't have some kind of conversation with people that the band affected in a positive way. There's a project that our label did where they had fans submit their Color Morale tattoos, and they made this big wall flag out of it. And I believe there was 3,900 tattoo photos in on that flag. My life was on the road. I was never home. We toured more than 10 months a year. If we weren't in the States, we were overseas. If we weren't overseas, we were in the States. Somewhere in there, you had to write a record also, and they want you to pump out a new record every 2 years. It was just so much. You know, I couldn't maintain relationships at home. I couldn't maintain myself anymore. It got to a point where it was overwhelming. I just had to get off the road for a while. You know, maybe not forever. It's been since 2017. I've been home and I've gotten back out to the BMX track, which is where I feel like I really came into my own for the first time.
How you doing?
One of the things that gave me a lot of reward was how the music and the band helped people by what we talked about. I wanted to assume a role out here, or find out a way to get in a position where I can help people through the track.
Oh man, we need to get you a new brake lever, for sure.
Thank you, man. Have a good day. I'm gonna try my best.
I love you.
I love you too.
Some of the kids call me Mama T, some of the kids call me Aunt T. What I do here is I get the kids into the chutes to get ready to race. I pre-stage is what it's called.
Don't be late next time.
I had just had a major surgery and I needed something to do with my kid because he was just stuck in the house from after the surgery, and I somehow or another showed up on my Facebook.
40, 17 of 20 entered. Nathan, Brandon.
One of my first couple of years I came back, I met this woman and her son driving through the park one day.
That's how everything started. Garret asked Samaj if he liked it, and Samaj said yes.
I instantly identified with Antia, being that she's a single mom, and Samaj, who was young and he was excited and he was really intimidated by this place, and it kind of reminded me a lot of me when I was that age coming out here. And instantly I just wanted to figure out a way to get him on the track and introduce him to the sport.
Garret asked Samaj, well, what'll keep you from racing or coming out here to practice? And Samaj said, my mom doesn't have any money. So next thing you know, Garret came back with an envelope with $60 in it and a membership. Garret started everything for him.
The past 2 years that I've been here, you can kind of like do whatever you want. It's also a really good place for you to chill out and stuff. It's like my area of fun, like when I'm a little sad, I like coming here. So you can make a lot of friends because there's a lot of people that comes out here.
feel like it's been really great being back to myself again. I don't know if I'm ever gonna tour again. I know that my guitar player and I are talking about making some more music again for the first time. And I'm feeling excited about it. You know, there might be more music made in the near future.
When darkness comes